Hello my gorgeous makeup loving friends, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Teresa. I know, I normally have a fringe, it's a whole thing, but a bad lady cut my hair and now I look like I'm my own first cousin. So it's gonna be clipped back until it learns to grow. Anyways, today I have the It's Belle Cosmetics palette, the Dawn of Fall, and it looks a little something like this. I have a cat meowing in the background. Don't heed her, she's fine. Anyways, it's all metallics and shimmers and multichromes, so I am going to be using it along with Blend Bunny's Dollhouse palette, which is fast becoming one of my favourite neutral palettes. But if you want to see some swatches and a tutorial of this look and an overall review, then do please keep on watching. This is the video for you. In the words of a great wise man and scholar, what we are not going to do today is talk about my skin. What we are going to do is do swatches. Very exciting. Are we ready? Let's get uncomfortably close so you can see how lovely these are. I mean, look at that. Oh. Oh. The thing is, I have lights here. It doesn't matter if I turn them off or on. You don't get to see the full glorious look of this. But my God, I've never looked so beautiful. If I was still single, I would use this as my dating profile picture. Just saying. Am I comfortable? No. I have bloody sellotape on my eye, but like, you know, it is what it is. I'm using the Zoeva 225 and I'm going into the shade Plume from the Dollhouse. So I'm literally just popping that on kind of the outside of the eye. I am still in shock with this palette and how easily everything blends together. This is fast becoming my like go-to everyday can't be arsed palette because I don't have to work at it, which hooray! And I thought this would be the perfect pairing with the It's Belle palette. I mean, look, it's so nice and easily blended. I'm using this Spectrum A12 and I'm going into the shade Rouge. And again, it won't come as a surprise to you guys. I'm just kind of popping that on top and the two of these blend disgustingly easily. And now I'm taking this Spectrum A16 and I'm going into the shade Baby Doll. And I'm just taking that and popping that kind of on the inside and working it on the way out. And now I'm just taking a Morphe M562. Huge thank you to Wilma who sent me an extra 3. I'm giddy with excitement. But all I'm doing, not that I have to do all that much because it's already like blended itself, it just kind of go around here. So I could like leave it at that and just be like, this is a really pretty eye look in and of itself. Like this is my, I'm going to work. Let them think that I'm a normal person. Like this will do. But obviously, we know me. I'm not a normal person. I'm using this Lois Cosmetics, it's sort of like a brow brush, and I'm going into the shade Boo. And it's lovely and deep and purple and metallic. And then all I'm doing is just kind of bringing it along the lash line like this. And you can kind of see it's already picking up. It blends so beautifully with the shades from the Dollhouse. It's like such a nice kind of sister palette for this, even though completely different companies. And I'm a professional, so I'm using the M562 and I'm just going to blend it. I might even take a little bit of Boo and just go wee like this, like I've completely lost the remainder of my mind. For this next bit, you're going to have to take a seat because when I tell you that the pigment on this one is, it's ridiculous. I'm taking the 238 from Zoeva and I'm going into the shade Spiced. Just sit down, lads. So have a little look at this. Look, I mean, this is like I've taken molten gold and just shoved it onto my face. Ugh. I mean, look at that. It has such a gorgeous colour to it. I mean, look at how gorgeous that is. It's like Hunger Games. It's like the golden Hunger Games. That's what it looks like. And I will hear nothing else on this. I'm just popping that there. And I mean, it's so pretty. I'm just taking an M562 and I'm just going to gently go back and forward like that. Although look at that. Like, I mean, ugh. I hate how much I love this. I hate you. You're so beautiful. And it's a day ending in a Y because I'm using the Morphe M562 and I'm going into this shade. It's Caramel Apples. And this gives you the most beautiful sort of a glisten. Ugh, I hate it. Like, I hate how much I love this. So glistening and pretty. Yes, get onto my eyelid, you pretty beautiful thing. So I put on more tape. I'm not reusing the same strand of tape. Things aren't that bad. I'm using a Zoeva 238 and I'm going into the shade Chlorophyll. And I'm just going to try to carefully pop it in there and follow the line. Again, this is crazy pigmented. Like, these metallic formulas are... It's like they've actually melted the metal down to pop it onto my face. And yes, I am the animal that put it onto their lash line. That's essentially it. I have the shade Peach Puff by Sheen Cosmetics and I'm going to do some things and put on some jewels. But we'll come back and I'll tell you what I think of the palette altogether. I'm back and I put on my least favourite foundation, but I want to use it up. And let's face it, it's just for tonight. Like a lot of my relationships in my 20s. But this is the finished look. You know I had to put on gems. It was a whole thing. I'll zoom you in now so you can see the eyes. I mean, I really went for it with a graphic liner. And I think this is the last wear I'm going to get out of those trance lashes. They're really clinging on. But I think this is a nice eye look. And I mean, those multichromes. Ugh, gorgeous. So, what do I think of this palette? It's not a standalone. It never claimed to be a standalone, but this is a beautiful accompanying palette. I mean, if you are a neutrals wearer, if you really like a neutrals, I think this is going to be the thing that's going to really, if you want to play with colour for the first time, this is going to be the way to do it. There are some beautiful, that gold, like that's fucking ridiculous. Like I cannot get over, like it did. Okay, I know it didn't look that amazing when I first put it on, but when I was playing by myself, that sounds wrong. But anyways, this is bonker balls amazing. I think it retails for about $45. Our girl Cecily has a code, so it's just CECILY. And you get, I think it's 10% off. I think this is absolutely fabulous. Their last palette that I had of theirs, the Break the Rules palette, was one of my favourites of 2021. And I feel quite strongly about this. I'm looking forward to getting more and more plays out of this. So if I have to try and rate this out of 10, I would actually just say a 10. It's so good. I mean, I know some people are going to be like, oh, there should be mattes or whatever. Nah, I would prefer to have a fully good shimmer palette by itself in those 9 pans than have 2 or 3 shit shimmers and the rest be mattes. This is special, it's different. This is going to be great for those neutral wearers that want to try something a little bit different. I am here for it. But that is it. That is the whole video. Do please like, comment and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you can see more videos. And do please share, because sharing is caring, unless of course it's an STD, in which case, you know, wrap it up. Don't be gross. That's it. That's the end of the video and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.